Yes, AI can help you build your pitch deck. I'm not going to tell you that it can't. Deep research can pull market data in minutes. Claude can structure your narrative. It can format slides faster than you can open PowerPoint. But here's what nobody tells you. If you hand an AI generated deck to an investor, they will know in under 30 seconds. Not because they're geniuses, but because AI decks all smell the same. In this video, I'll show you where AI is genuinely useful for pitch decks, the 5 mistakes that you'll get caught, and how to use AI without looking like you used AI. Hi, I'm Kishore Dasaka. I run a fractional CFO firm for startups. I've reviewed hundreds of pitch decks, and I've watched founders lose credibility because they trusted AI too much. And here's what I've learned. Let me start with what works. The first one is research. You need market data, you need competitive landscape, and you need industry growth rates. AI tools like deep research can pull this in minutes. What used to take a week of Googling now takes a single prompt. For research and gathering data, AI is genuinely useful. Second one is structure. If you're not sure how to organize your deck, you don't know what slides to include, and if you're stuck on the flow, AI knows pitch deck structure cold. Problem, solution, market, traction, team, and ask. It can give you this framework instantly. For structure and scaffolding, AI saves real time. The third one is first cut drafts. If you need a starting point to your narrative, if you need to translate your product into an investor language, if you need help in articulating your value proposition, AI can get you 60-70% there. Now, it won't be perfect, but it will be faster than starting a blank slide. For first drafts and iterations, AI accelerates the process. So yes, AI is genuinely helpful, but there are 5 ways that will destroy your credibility if you're not careful. Mistake number 1 is trusting the numbers. AI hallucinates. I've seen AI generated decks cite market sizes that don't exist, reference reports that were never published, statistics that sound perfect but are completely made up. Here's the test. Click every link, every source, every citation. You'll be shocked to see how many of them are 404 errors, or links that don't open at all, or sources that don't say what the deck claims. Investors do this. The good ones click everything. If they find a dead link or a fake stat, your credibility is gone. Not damaged, but completely gone. So what you need to do is validate every number, click every source, trust nothing that AI generates without checking. Mistake number 2, looking like AI wrote it. An investor who's seen more than 50 decks can smell instantly AI generated document. The tells are obvious. M dashes everywhere, overly formal language, generic superlatives, tables that are too perfect, bullets that all sound the same. It reads like AI. And when an investor senses this, they start questioning everything. Does the founder actually know what he's building? Or did they understand their own business? Or did they just prompt their way through? Use AI for research, use AI for structure, but rewrite everything in your voice. Add your perspective. Make it sound like a human wrote it, because you're the one who has to defend it ultimately. Mistake number 3, AI building your model. Now this is the biggest gap. AI can build a financial model in no time. It'll have revenue projections, it'll have expense breakdowns, and it'll definitely have cash flow forecasts. And it'll build a model that is completely indefensible, because AI builds from broad assumptions, industry averages, generic growth rates, and patterns that it thinks and it sees in other companies. But your business is not average. Your business is specific. What is your sales cycle? What is your conversion rate? What's your actual customer acquisition cost? What does your pipeline say about next quarter? Now, AI doesn't know any of this. So what does it do? It guesses. Where did this 40% growth rate come from? You probably won't have an answer. And here's how to do it right. Build it incrementally. Start with revenue, then with COGS, then with sales costs, then the overheads, then the working capital, and finally the cash flow. Question every assumption that AI comes with. Don't accept what AI gives you. Challenge it, adjust it, and make it yours. Expect at least 10 to 20 iterations before a decent financial model is built. It's built through questioning, through refinement. AI is just a starting point, not a finished product. Mistake number 4, not owning your deck. Here's what happens in investor meetings. They ask you a question about slide number 7. You stumble. They ask you where that number came from. You don't know. They push you on an assumption and you probably can't defend it. And then you say the worst possible thing. You say that it is ChatGPT generated. The meeting is over. You cannot outsource ownership. The deck has your name on it. The model has your assumption on it. And the narrative is your story. If you can't defend every slide, every number, and every claim, you shouldn't probably be in that room. AI is an assistant, not the owner. So before you send a deck to an investor, you should be able to explain every line without looking to your notes. If you can't, then you're probably not ready for a deck. Mistake number 5 is letting AI tell your story. This is something that I see founders missing the most. AI can structure a narrative, but it can't build your story. Why you? Why is this problem? Why now? These aren't general messages. They are completely personal. They are linked to what happened in your life that made you obsessed with this problem. What did you see that others missed? What makes you that person who is going to figure that out? AI doesn't know any of this. It can't know any of this. So it gives you generic founder stories like an experienced team, deep domain expertise, passionate with solving this problem. Now, let me be very clear. Investors hear this 100 times a week. It means absolutely nothing to them. Your story is what makes it memorable to them. Your story is what makes investors lean in. Your story is what separates you from the other 50 decks that they saw this month. AI can help you structure the story, but the story has to come from you. Write it yourself. Make it specific. Make it human. So, can AI build your pitch deck? Yes, it is genuinely useful for research, for structure, and for first drafts. But here's what you have to remember. Validate every number. Click every link. Rewrite everything in your voice. Build your financial model incrementally. Own every word that is there in the deck and tell your own story. AI is just a tool, a very powerful tool, but it is not a replacement for you. Investors aren't investing in your AI prompt. They're investing in you. So make sure you can defend every slide, make sure you can explain every number, and make sure that you can tell your story without reading it. Because when you're in that room, it's just you and them. And AI did it is not an acceptable answer.